This Saturday is my very first bake stand, and I feel excited, but I'm also really nervous. Not because I don't believe in what I'm making, I really do, but because this is the first time I'm putting something I built completely on my own out in the real world. Up until now, everything has been pre orders where people already chose me because before I even baked anything. But the bake stand feels different. It's like standing there and saying, "This is me, this is what I make." And this is what I care about. Hi, my name is Crystal. So I think a lot of people assume I'm doing this because I want to scale fast or because I want to turn this into some huge operation. But honestly, the bake stand is more about presence than growth. I want a space where people can see the bread, smell it, talk to me, ask questions, come back next week if they like it. Not an algorithm, not a platform, just a table, food, and conversation. The past few weeks have basically been me living in preparation mode, not just baking, but figuring out displays, ordering signs, testing packaging, reworking recipes, asking myself 1,000 tiny questions like, does this feel like my brand? Or, is it authentic enough? Because I don't want this to feel random. I want it to feel intentional, even down to how the table looks, how the bread is laid out, how people experience it when they walk up. I've also been introducing new recipes really slowly, like these Biscoff white chocolate chip cookies with cookie butter drizzle that you'll see at the end of the video. Those didn't exist a few months ago, and the jalapeno cheddar loaves, that was an experiment that turned into something that most people love. I think I'm realizing I don't actually want a huge menu. I'd rather have a small rotation of things I'm really proud of instead of like 30 items that I'm kind of disconnected from. The part I haven't really talked about much is the nerves. Pre orders have been good, but limited, which is fine. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself, but there's this still that voice in the back of my head like, what if nobody shows up? What if I overestimated interest? What if this only works online? And I think that's part of small business people don't always talk about or show. Not the failures, just the uncertainty before you even know what the outcome is. You're not failing, you're not succeeding, you're just standing in the middle waiting to see what happens. A lot of people asked why I'm not doing farmers markets. And the honest answer is I don't like environments that rely on constant external coordination and poor communication. That's a big pet peeve of mine in general. And I know myself well enough to know if something feels chaotic or out of control, it stops feeling fun very quickly for me. I don't want this to become something that stresses me out. I want it to be something that I actually enjoy showing up for. And the bake stand works better for how my brain works. I control the space, I control the timing, I communicate directly with customers. No middle layer. It's slower, but it's calmer and it feels more aligned with how I want to build. And I think my definition of success is a little different than what some people expect. Success to me isn't selling out in 20 minutes or going viral or turning this into a factory. It's seeing the same people come back, remembering names, having someone say, this tastes like home, building something that fits into my real life and not replace it. I don't need this to explode. I just want it to exist sustainably. So, yeah, this bake stand feels small, but it also feels big in a way that's hard to explain. It's the first time I've taken something that I've been doing quietly and let it take up physical space in the real world. And honestly, even if only a few people show up, that's still real. That's still a beginning. So if you're local and you decide to come by, I'd love to see you. And if you're just watching from somewhere else, this is me documenting the start of something I actually care about. No rush, no pressure, just building something slowly on purpose. And I'm so excited. I want you guys to let me know, what have you put out there in the world that you were super nervous about? And tell me how it turned out. Tell me what your experiences were in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.